Jack, you said yesterday that no matter what the result today, nothing would have been decided, but how important was it to get that win?
Yeah, look, it doesn't change in the fact that Ayr are directly above us and other teams are still in a stronger position, but it's huge for us. Winning today was huge. We stressed that to the players all week. We ramped up with them. We made sure they were acutely aware of the importance of not only them as a team but us as a club winning today, and they responded in the best possible way, not just with the win but the manner of the performance as well.
Oh, you would probably agree that all the pressure was on St Mirren coming into the game. How do you feel that the players how much character do you think they showed?
Well, they showed an abundance of it, because you mentioned pressure there, and I think you have two choices as a manager. You protect them from the pressure or you make them acutely aware of it, and we did the latter. I wanted to make sure they knew how much was at stake today. I wanted them to feel that pressure, because in my own experience sometimes that's when you give your best, you respond to it. I emphasised as well that we would carry a terrific support down here today, and it was important that they fed off that and used it as a real positive, and it was a brilliant combination between what we got from the terrace and in the stand today and what was given on the park. Shows how powerful we can be when we get it right.
Not just the character, but how pleased were you with the overall performance of the team?
Yeah, look, the position we're in, I would have accepted being dominated for 90 minutes and winning the game. The result was a be-all and end-all today. It's as simple as that. But to win the game and perform in that way and be as dominant and create so many chances, brilliant. It's a real bonus for us, because it increases that belief that they're feeling in there. Because players aren't stupid. They know if they'd scrambled to win today as much, it would have been good. They were in one. Well, they're maybe not at it, but today they were at it, and momentum's building, which is something we need to do. We need to keep doing it, and preparations for Wednesday begin right now, in terms of the recovery.
What were you happy with throughout the game?
Well, I think that we knew we had to play the game at a tempo. I was a wee bit critical at half time, because I thought the spells in the first half when we dominated, when the tempo of the game was up, I thought when we let it drop, it then became a bit more even. I think clean sheets important for us. We've not had many of them this season, and it just shows you what happens when you get one. But I thought the pace and the threat we have in forward areas is something we work on all week, and we showed that today. We have really good players in those areas with energy, pace, quality, and I thought their belief in the second half increased again. Again at half time, especially in that final third, I'm saying believe in yourself more, please, because they've got the ability to do it, and not just from the goals we scored, but I think the other opportunities we created in the second half, that shone through.
John Sutton obviously scored very early on in the second half. How pleased were you with the response from the team coming out after the break?
Yeah, look, they did it last week again. Not that they didn't. The first half performance wasn't equivalent to last week. We thought we were still okay first half, but they came out. I sensed it in the dressing room that they realised that the game was there for them. We stressed that to them again, and they came out in that manner. It's a great pass from Stevie, and look, John's finish is terrific. We say that he doesn't need to go around the goalkeeper. At first I thought it was the wrong one, but because the angle was tight. But look, it's a really, really good finish, and look, he scores big goals on big occasions. He's done that for the club 3 spells here.
How much belief can a win like this give the players going into the next stretch of games?
Well, they should be feeling good about themselves. They do. It's a buoyant dressing room in there. They know that they're building momentum. My belief in them has never wavered. I stress that to them all the time, but they need to feed off that, and I can't make them have it. They've got to build that themselves, and it is building within them. Look, we are still got a lot of work to do this season, a lot of games we need to go and win, but it's another good step forward today, and we need to keep making those.
We speak about the supporters nearly every time I talk to you, but over 1,200 of them here today. How important was that backing?
Look, they're magnificent. The numbers they travelled in today, I maybe was a bit blasé to say I expected it, because I know that from my time here as a player, that on these big occasions when players really need them, they turn out in these numbers. They're proper football fans, and their backing today throughout the whole course of the game was terrific, and the players did feed off it. I think you've seen that. I think the reaction when we scored the goals, and that's why it was important that as a group we went and acknowledged their support at the end of the game, and that feeling that the players have had from that response at the end of the game should drive them on as well. They should want more of that, and I thank them for that, because it does play an important part. Don't ever think it's not important. It's hugely important to us, and I'm hugely grateful for it as well.